everybody, it's Melissa from 70 Acres Studio. I am here today to show you a really fun piece that I've made in the last day, and I'll give you a little tutorial afterwards. So let me switch to the overhead so you can take a look at it. Isn't this glorious? I just love the bright colors. It is so much fun to look at, and it was so much fun to make. These are collaged flowers and stems on a collage background. I had made some color underpants, stealing the phrase from Lori Marie, and I collaged them on the background, and then on top of deli paper I tore some collaged stems and I glued them down, and then I also, on another sheet of deli paper, did the collage flowers, just piecing the colored collage, and then I took them over to the sewing machine and I sewed them. After the sewing, I put some oil pastel crayons on here to really punch up the colors. On the dandelion, I put lots of glitter on there, because why not? I wanted the dandelion to be the star of the show. Then I glued them down, and then I went around the whole thing with Stabilo, and then I printed out on the title here, I printed out "Be the Dandelion in the Flower Garden" on a napkin back, and then I Mod Podged it down, and of course I applied my little signature stamp on there. So there you have it. I had so much fun on this, and I love that the dandelion is 3D and pops up. So it was a fun piece. So let's get on with the tutorial. And let's make some pretty painty papers for our collage project. I just love this technique. Oh, that is just so pretty. I could do that all day. I can get the back done a little. I love playing with my Distress Oxides. They're so much fun. And then we have to make some different colors. Okay, I'm going to darken a few pages of our pink pages and a few of the blue. I was really looking for a more red color. So that's, I'm hoping that'll deepen it anyway. These are Marabou art sprays. They are acrylic. Oh yeah, that's what I was looking for. All right, so I'm just going to Mod Podge that down, mixing in some of these beautiful blue colors. Not a lot of them, because we really don't have that much space on this small piece of paper. This is the start of your piece, so. And I don't normally go with my text all in one direction. I like it jumbled up. I think it gives more energy to a piece if it's mixed up. Kind of going for a sky here. That's my plan. And I'm going to stick to it for now. And this does not necessarily need to be in lots of little pieces. This can be larger. And that has to go and dry. I love this silicone brush. These are fantastic. And the links to all the supplies that I use on a regular basis are in the description box down below. So check them out. The Marabou sprays I don't have a link for because Amazon charges too much for them. So I recommend getting those from Cheap Joe's, Dick Blick, Jerry's Artorama, or joggles.com when the items are on sale. Don't pay over $4 a bottle. All right, I have a piece of deli wrap here. I got this from Costco. It's really nice. It's got stripes on it. And I'm going to be gluing my flowers down onto this and then taking them over to the sewing machine to have a bit of fun with them. I want these to have a relatively straight edge because they're going to be flower stems. And I want to use the words because that'll make them a little bit darker. It give it more of a linear look to it. There we go. That should be enough. So these will get cut out and then glued down onto our background. And I'm kind of liking the rough edges here, so I may just mash them down just the way they are. Okay, everybody's got a couple of leaves, so we'll start and see what happens. All right, there is our stems and our leaves. And now we can work on the flowers. Let me put this aside. I think the hard thing with these is knowing when to stop. I think that's going to have to do it, because it's getting too big. There. And they don't necessarily have to connect all the time. That's fine. But that's kind of what I was going for. I was going for like a slight rose or just a spiral. There we go. That's a nice one. But I would like to try my hand at a pansy. Tear them up and play a little bit first. Maybe we can do maybe a bright yellow dandelion puff. I love dandelions. Yeah, that's better, because that won't lay down nicely. So I am just going to make a whole bunch of these. Why is it so much fun to tear up paper? I'm kind of like flying by the seat of my pants on this. So I'm just going to start gluing it down. Let's see what happens. It's only paper, right? All right, let's see what happens here. I kind of want the dandelion to be big. I think I want it to be the biggest. And I think I will now start. This is going to be a bulky flower. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start shortening these pieces so it looks like 3-dimension. And I am loving it. Of course, I will stabilo these things and bring out all the details. There are our 5 flowers, and these are going to have to dry. All right, we are going to start with our stems and leaves, and you can see them here, sort of. So let's do this and see where it takes us. Oh, that looks epic. Oh, I love how that's looking. Okay, I'll do a little bit more over on this side, and then we will hang a turn here and go up the leaf. Okay. Oh, I like that. Yes, sirree, I do like it. Come on, go, 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 go. There we go. Oh, that is fun, 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 fun. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's awesome. There we go. Let's see if you can see that. Isn't that epic? Oh, I like that. I'm enjoying that immensely. And I'm going to leave all the strings. There we go. They are done. I think they look awesome. I love them. It gives them so much texture, and I love all the strings hanging. I do, I do, I do. Let's see. Now we got to change colors. I'm going to use a really fun color. Okay, I think I've got things solved. I needed to find an attachment for my machine. These rayon or satin threads don't like to stay put, so I needed a little bracket to put on the back of the machine to keep it from jumping off. And I am using my my freeform quilting foot, because I'd like to be able to see where I'm sewing here. And it always takes me a while to get my rhythm back. These stitches are getting a wee bit on the large size, so we'll make them smaller. And the stitches don't have to be perfect. Okay, I'll take this off and show it to you. I am loving it. I think it's awesome, and I love the raw look of it. I'm trying to get the camera angle right. This way. Here you go. There you go. Now you can see it. So, and I'm leaving all the threads just like they are. All those fun colors. There you go. Okay, so now let's do the pansies. Oh, that one was fun. There we go. Now focus. Focus. It's not focusing. I'll show you in a little while. Let me get the second one done. Okay, oh boy, now here we go, people. Here we go. Okay, Mr. Dandelion. It is your turn now. And it still feels really cold. So my suspicions are that it's still wet. I just hope I'm not stuffing Mod Podge down my machine. Here we go, guys. Who knew sewing on paper could be this much fun? I can't wait to do more of it. This is downright awesome. I just had to quickly look over at my monitor and make sure I was recording, because boy, that would suck. Doing all this fun stuff and have it not being recorded. That would really make me upset. I might even swear a little. That wouldn't be good. I am trying not to do that anymore. Oh my goodness, this is fun. All right, let's see how that looks. I am very happy with that. Check this out, guys. Isn't that awesome? How awesome. I have some oil pastels that are water soluble, so that's nice. And I have these ink tints. I think I'm going to start in the sky, and I'm just going to try and unify the space with the crayons. I don't want to overtake the entire space, but I would love just try and bring out some of the texture. It doesn't, oh, it is cerulean. So we can try that. That's nice and dark. Let's get some of these edges. There we go. Oh, that's what I'm looking for, people. Dampen that finger a little bit with your baby wipe. And smudge away. There we go. All right, that is starting to pull out some of the intense colors I was hoping for. So now let's play with some of the flowers. Look at how bright they are. So bright and so pretty. And here's our dandelion. Oh man, do I love that dandelion. That is awesome. All right, let's start with one of the roses. And we have all sorts of rosy colors here. There we go. How about some pink? And how about this one? Okay. Oh man, these colors are just exploding. Oh yeah. How about a little dark? What color is that? Blue violet. Let's get in there. Into the crevasses here. I'm really looking for saturation here. That's the name of the game here today, is oversaturated colors. I really want this to explode off the page. Let's do some more red. Now, more pink. There we go. Now, okay, so let's compare the two roses. See, that's what I was looking for. Really explosive colors. Oh, I think they are awesome. There you go. There are the roses. I am having fun. And that is the whole point here, guys. To have fun. Because, you know, if you are not having fun, what's the point? Let's get that color in there. Let's get some yellow. Let's compare them. Big difference. Big, big, big difference. There we go. Now for the dandelion. I have white, I have yellow, I have this color. I think I think we're going to start with the white. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yep, that's what we're doing. Gonna have to clean a finger before I touch that. Oh yeah. I like that, guys. And color them in. I'm not liking that one. Yep. I am liking it. Now it's time to tear these out, I guess. There we go. There's that. I think I want him right smack dab in the middle. Now this is going to be a beast to tear out. Okay. There we are. All its fun stuff. There. Okay, I'm gonna look at that for a wee bit. And I am liking it. Yep. I think we're going with it. Maybe I should go with tacky glue for this. Okay. Let's work on this when we're done. Okay. That's pretty sparkly, that's for sure. All right, now I don't think I'm going to do the outer petals. I think I'm going to let them stay loose. push down on this. Get contact with the tacky glue. Hopefully that won't pick up too much glitter. Might mush down the glue here too and make it dry a little better. There. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. It's very colorful. Okay, Mr. Stabilo. Let's just see. Yeah, I think I'm going to use the baby wipe. Okay. I like that. Okay. Just want a bit of a shadow back there. Hello there. We are back. I fell in the studio last night while I was working on this, and I had to turn the camera off and go over to the house and try and relax. I was a little sore. I'm feeling a little banged up this morning, but that's okay. Nothing's broke. No bad cuts or anything, just kind of bruised. But oh, anyway, all right. So here is our piece. And I made an ATC, oh wow, several years ago. And I wrote on it, I had used some dandelion stamps, and I love dandelions. First of all, they're good to eat. You can make dandelion wine out of them. You can eat the greens. They're very good. And what is a weed? A weed is a plant in the wrong location. Well, I love dandelions, and in my yard up in New York, I've got tons of them. You know, the neighbor with the manicured, sterile, sod lawn hates it, but I like dandelions. I think they're pretty. I think they're happy. And this one especially is awfully happy with all that glitter on there. Isn't that amazing? So I wanted to come up with a slogan, and I used, like I said, I used this on an ATC years ago, and you know, I like to be different. So be the dandelion in the flower garden. So I'm going to, and I can't, my handwriting is atrocious, and I used to do, funny as it is, I used to do calligraphy as a business back in the 80s. There was a soap opera called Loving that filmed in New York, and I did the calligraphy for all their invitations and advertisements for them as well. So I'm going to cheat. I used some Google fonts, and if you are interested, I used Caution Script, K-A-U-S-H-A-N. And this one here is called Eater, exactly how it sounds. I'm going to put this up here, and I'm going to put this down here. And I'm leaving all the strings. I like the strings. And then I think we're just about ready to call this one done. So I'm going to cut these out. I printed them on my inkjet printer. on the napkin back. And I'm hoping that they will kind of like disappear with Mod Podge. Okay. It is Mod Podge time. Okay, let's do this. Okay. There we go. That's a one-shot deal. One shot. Don't you wrinkle. And I'm trying not to put too much Mod Podge on it because it is a inkjet printer. But I think all that's left is to sign it. There. There we go. This was a really fun technique, and I really had a good time with this piece. I am very, very happy with it. I may end up mounting it on a hardboard, maybe behind a mat. I don't know. I really don't want to. No, I don't think so. I'm not going to put this on a mat. I like the edges the way they are. So I might just mount it to a hardboard, I guess, with some tacky glue. I think that would make it flat, and it'd be a good way to hang it. So there you have it.